I talk about Grocery Outlet so much on this channel, I figured I would make a video of a shopping trip I had just recently, just last week, as kind of an example of why I like Grocery Outlet so much. I didn't always. The first time I went, it was like, okay, I don't care about any of this stuff. But that's kind of the problem with stores like this. It's a budget store, a bargain market, Grocery Outlet, bargain market, Grocery Outlet, bargain market. Oh, it's so bad. They are getting products that didn't sell, that are fairly close to the expiration date. Although I found with my store, they do a good job of not selling anything past the expiration date. And a lot of the stuff I do buy is still months before it expires. They're also getting stuff that's on closeout, so you're never gonna see it again. That's the last of it. Point is, you don't necessarily know what you're gonna see in the store when you go. There are times I go, like this last week, and I spent $60-something on food, and there are other times when I spend like $3. I buy like a loaf of bread, that's it. So I'm gonna go through the list of stuff I bought and compare the price to the price at Kroger. Now, some of the stuff you can't even get at Kroger. Again, it's like a closeout item or just isn't sold at Kroger. So I guess I'll start with those. Number one, meat lovers, burgers, Morningstar Farms, my favorite vegan burger by far. I love them so much. They are so protein rich and dense, but they don't have a nasty aftertaste. They have so much protein, so many calories. They're so filling. Oh, I love them so much. But you cannot find them anymore. We used to get them at Walmart. They are not at Walmart. You look online even, you go to the shopping tab, nowhere. Safeway, Kroger, nowhere has them. They're still listed on the Morningstar Farm website. So I'm hoping this is maybe just like a short-term supply chain thing and we'll find them in stores again. I don't know, but I was so happy to see them again at Grocery Outlet, even though they're $4.99, so more than $1.25 per patty. I used to get them at Grocery Outlet for $2.99, but I love them so much, my kids too, that I got 4 packages of those. Can't find that at Kroger. Most of the burgers you would find are more expensive, but you can get the Simple Truth. Actually, I think they're always out of stock, but Simple Truth, the Kroger in-house brand, does have a meatless burger, which is around the same price. So we'll say they're equal there, $4.99 for both. Then we have a bunch of Dr. Praeger stuff. Actually, this first one Kroger does have. Wow, it's a huge price difference. So I got this perfect burger, which I've wanted to try. It's this tiny box that only comes with 2 patties, $2.99 at Grocery Outlet, which is still pretty ridiculous. I wouldn't consider that a very good deal, but again, it's one that I've wanted to try. At Kroger, the same size, $6.49. So $3.25 per patty. $1.25 is looking pretty good now. And then 3 more for the kids. These carrot puffs, these oatmeal littles, these little like maple syrup flavored oatmeal thingies, and Super Greens veggie nuggets. All $2.99. Can't find any of them at Kroger or any other store, so maybe they're on closeout. I don't know. They're still on the Praeger website. Just to be charitable, I would say they're like $4.99 at Kroger, but again, going by the price of the perfect burger, probably more like $5 or $6, but yeah, I'll say $4.99. Medjool dates. This is a whole pound. They are not pitted. I do usually try to get pitted because if I'm using dates, I'm usually making these chocolate coconut balls for my kid, which requires a pound of dates. And pitting a pound of dates is not fun. It really hurts my thumbs. Anyway, a whole pound, $2.99. At Kroger, $7.99. So that is pretty good. Fruit snacks, a big old box of Mott's fruit snacks, 40 count, $4.99. Kroger, $10.99. This Franz bread, we like them because they have vegan right on the front of their vegan breads, which is very nice. This 24 grains and seed stuff, this is actually the same price. They advertise it as, wow, what a deal, $4.79, but that's how much it is at Kroger. Typically when I get bread from Grocery Outlet, it's the Sara Lee brand, which is cheaper. It's like $2.49, whereas at Kroger, it's like $3.99 unless it's on sale. Hip peas, the white cheddar. We also like the nacho. The kids like the barbecue. Ugh. $1.99 at Kroger, $3.94. Oh, my brave robot. So this is also a weird one because they're gone at Kroger. At the time I bought these, they were still there on closeout for $2.99, but still at Grocery Outlet, $1.99. I think I'm the only one buying them. I buy like 4 containers every time I go. I'm afraid that like I'm not going to get it anymore, so I'm stocking up. Honest to goodness vanilla creamer, $2.99. This is not at Kroger, but Kroger has a bunch of vegan creamers. I compared it to the cheapest one, which is Coffee Mate. I didn't even know that. Coffee Mate has a non-dairy creamer now. Cool. $3.99, so still $1 cheaper. Nourish cheddar slices. These are owned by the Bell Group. Baby Bell cheese, Laughing Cow, all that stuff. 8 slices for $2.99. You can get the Daiya cheddar slices, 10 of them for $4.99. So still less for the Nourish. And if you want better vegan cheese, like the Violife or the Cho, those are like $7, I think. It's ridiculous. Sometimes they have Cho at Grocery Outlet. They did recently, but it was the spicy. We mostly buy the cheese slices for my 6-year-old. My 4-year-old does not want anything to do with cheese, except for the Parmesan. They like the Parmesan on their spaghetti, but 6-year-old loves cheese. They don't want spicy cheese. Silk. This is often when I save a lot of money, is buying milks at Grocery Outlet. They don't always have what I want. You know, often they just have like almond milk or something, but sometimes they will actually have Silk, like this vanilla, which is not my favorite. I would like the original for the kids or the unsweetened, but it was $2.99 versus $4.49 at Kroger. Again, the Ripple we got for $1.49, that was great. And sometimes Kroger does have it for like a really good sale price. They just did a couple weeks ago. It was $2.49 for their Silk milks. I think it was the buy 5, save 5 thing, but a lot of other people use the soy too. So whenever that happens, there's only so much left when I go shopping. Wild Harvest meatballs, $2.99. They don't have these at Kroger. I've never even heard of this brand before. So I went with the Gardein meatballs that are at Kroger for $5.49. So in total, at Grocery Outlet, I spent $64.61 versus buying all of the stuff or the equivalent at Kroger, $98.19. $34 cheaper. And that is why I shop at Grocery Outlet. They're in Oregon and Washington and California, and then I think out east too, like Pennsylvania and a couple other states out there. I would love to see them expand more. You'll notice I didn't buy like any fresh stuff, any fruits and vegetables, things like that, because the prices of that stuff, not great. It's typically the same exact price what I can get at Kroger or more, because they don't really have sales, right? They don't have coupons or anything like Kroger does. It's more like Trader Joe's in that the price you see is the price you get. Now they will lower the price of things, right? Like with the Ripple milk recently, I waited because no one was buying it. It was $2.99 and I knew it was going to go down, and it did. It went down to $1.49 and I bought them up. But I never see the produce like on a really good sale. Again, it's basically the price of Kroger. Kroger actually will have some sales on produce. They've got some digital coupons on strawberries right now. Beans, dry or canned, same price or more than what I can get at Kroger. The deals are going to be with the vegan stuff, with some of the snack stuff. We got a huge box of those Partake cookies, the chocolate brownie ones, for like $10. Popcorn, when they have a huge thing of popcorn, it's like half the price of what I can get at Kroger. So yeah, there's some kind of random stuff that's cheaper. Dates, I guess that is something fresh that I bought, the dates, and those are so much less expensive than Kroger. Even Trader Joe's, that's where I used to get dates because they're less expensive. No, there's nowhere else you can get a pound of dates for $3. Thank you for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed this. I would love to know any tips and tricks you have for saving money. I know we all really need it right now, especially if you like buying plant-based alternatives like I do. Obviously, we could all just eat beans and rice and spend very little money doing so. It should be like beans, rice, and orange. Beans, rice, and peppers. The peppers are expensive, aren't they? Beans, rice, and frozen orange juice concentrate. So you make sure you get your vitamin C, and it's still very cheap. Oh, you need omega-3s though. Huh. Canola oil. There we go. Like the video if you liked it. Subscribe. Thank you so much for those of you who subscribe. Thank you so much to my patrons at patreon.com/unnaturalvegan for supporting the channel. And I do post 2 exclusive videos on Patreon a month for $5 plus patrons. The second of which is a controversial topic unrelated to veganism. Thank you again, guys. New video soon. Oh, I hear my baby laughing. Ah, it's so cute. I don't want to work anymore. Oh, no, now they're crying. Never mind. I'm glad I'm down here. Oh, now they're laughing. Okay, that means they're tired. If they're going back and forth, they're ready for a nap.